Thank you very much. Very nice to see you all, Simran, Tatvika. Oh, you're new to this group. Komal, nice to see you, Komal. Thank you. Yes. So, shall we start the presentation? How many slides, Sneha?
We are having 18 slides.
Fine, thank you. So, let's understand the word Avatara. What is the meaning of the word Avatara? Komal, can you read? Komal, Simran, anybody? One of you can please read.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Avatara comes from a Sanskrit word meaning descent.
Descent means coming down, okay? So normally speaking, the Supreme Lord Krishna stays in his own planet called Vaikuntha planets. Within the Vaikuntha planets, Krishna stays in a planet called Golok Vrindavan. No, I'll take it. Within the Vaikuntha planets, he stays in a planet called Golok Vrindavan. And from Golok Vrindavan, he descends, he comes down, he visits. He visits, he comes occasionally. Descent means coming down, visits occasionally. So he visits, and that visit of the Lord to this material world is called Avatara. That person who normally stays elsewhere comes down, visits us, okay? So in the Bhagavatam, 10 principal avatars, 10 important main avatars are spoken about. Komal or anybody, can you tell me the 10 important avatars in the sequence in which they have appeared? Sakshi, Meghna, Janvi.
Matsya.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Matsya, correct.
Kurma, Varada, Nrsimha, Vamana, Parshurama, Rama, Buddha, Kalki. Prabhuji. Krishna.
You forgot Krishna. How can you forget Krishna? That's very strange. Generally, people forget other avatars, but they don't forget Krishna. Anyway, yeah. So these are the 10 avatars. Yes. Matsyama, Datvika, not Marta. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha. Wait a minute, let me read what she has written. Matsya, yes, Datvika, correct. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana. Yes, Parashurama, Rama, Krishna, Balarama. Sometimes Balaram is mentioned as an avatar, sometimes not. But it ends with Kalki. Kalki is the last avatar of Kali Yuga. Okay? So there's one avatar that is yet to happen in Kali Yuga, and that avatar is known as Kalki. Okay? The 10th avatar is known as Kalki. Now, the thing about avatars of the Lord, please understand this very carefully. Okay? The avatars of the Lord are always predicted. Very strange, right? They're predicted. Now, what I mean by saying predicted it is that even before the avatars come, there is something written about them. Why is it written like that? It's written like that because, see, now in Kali Yuga, there's an age of cheating. So, in the past and also now, many times we see that suddenly people will come out of nowhere and say, I'm also an avatar of God. Oh my God. You may be surprised how could they do that? But they try. Many different people, they try. They try to claim that they are all avatars of God. So, in order to prevent miscreants, in order to prevent irresponsible people, in order to prevent cheaters from claiming that they are also incarnations of God, it is all predicted in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Matsya Puran, Kurma Puran. Every avatar has a Puran dedicated to him. Matsya Puran, Kurma Puran, Skanda Puran is also there. There is Narasimha Puran. There are like that 18 Puranas. Now, among them, the most important Purana, obviously, is Srimad Bhagavad Purana. So many of these, for example, the appearance of Lord Rama is predicted in Valmiki Ramayana, also in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So one important thing you must understand is that the appearance of a avatar is predicted. Because avatar is not a small thing, it just does not happen just like that. The Lord will appear when there are prayers of the devotees, when there is a specific purpose, when there's a specific goal, when there's a specific need. Otherwise, the Lord doesn't descend, doesn't come. Normally, when does an avatar appear? Can you tell me? Anybody knows? Meghana, Simran? When does an avatar appear? Can you tell me? Yes, Sakshi. When there's a lot of adharma, correct? Then to stop the negative forces, then when adharma is increased, Komal, you're right. Then
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I am Meghana. In
yes,
Bhagavad
madam.
Gita, Lord Krishna said that Yedha yedha hi dharmasya glanit bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham.
Yes, what does that mean?
Whenever adharma increases on the earth, Lord Vishnu incarnates himself.
Yes. Then what does the next verse say after this verse? Dharma samsthapanarthaya.
Sambhavami yuge yuge.
So you see, there's another thing that happens in this material world. Over a period of time, people tend to forget everything. Yeah. So here, Sneha has already included that in the presentation. Why does the Lord incarnate? Somebody can read this. Read this verse. Yeah, go ahead.
Why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells the purpose of his appearance. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Millennium after millennium means Yuga after Yuga. The Lord appears. See, please understand one thing. The Lord has a very loving relationship with all of us in the material world. Actually, the Lord, there are living entities, jivas, who live with the Lord in the spiritual world, which means there are many people, many jivas who live in the spiritual world. Let me tell you something. It is said that 3/4 of the creation is in the spiritual world, 1/4 is in the material world. Actually, this 1/4 in the material world is more like a prison house. Okay, it is called Durga, prison house, because here is the space for those living entities who still need to be corrected. It's not that Krishna comes only to punish the demons, the Rakshasas, but Krishna also comes to help other living entities. What can I say? Other living entities. Rather, to attract and tempt and to invite them to come back to him, to the spiritual world. Krishna comes for that purpose also. Krishna comes to attract us back to the spiritual world, back to Vaikuntha. Because that is the permanent residence of Krishna. That is also the permanent residence of all of us. It's just that we have somehow forgotten about that permanent residence, and we're trying our best. I don't know. We're trying our best to enjoy, so-called enjoy or something in the material world. So Krishna comes as an incarnation. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya. That is where we all come into the picture. Dharma samsthapanarthaya means to establish dharma. Now, what is this dharma that Krishna wants to establish? Dharma means, as given in the Bhagavad Gita, is also there. So that dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. That means, what is a dharma? Dharma means following the instructions of God. See, we should not never get confused when we hear the word dharma. Many people say dharma means law, rule. Yeah, that's all true. But ultimately, the meaning of the word dharma is that dharma means to follow the instructions of Krishna. If you ask me what is a one-line definition of dharma, we should all say dharma means to meticulously, lovingly, carefully follow the instructions of Krishna. So tell me, what is dharma? Dharma samsthapanarthaya. What is the meaning of dharma? Dharma can also be understood like this: the fundamental duty of all living entities. The fundamental duty of all living entities always is to follow the instructions of Krishna, as given in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and as taught by him when he appears here. That means we have to be devotees of Krishna. We all have to become devotees of Krishna, serve Krishna, worship Krishna. Is this clear? What is the meaning of dharma? Dharma means the words spoken by Krishna, instructions given by Krishna as to how we should live, how we should conduct ourselves, etc. in this material world. What is the meaning of duty? What is our duty? What is the meaning of duty? How to carry on our duty? Dharma means duty also. What is our duty? So dharma samsthapanarthaya means our fundamental duty is that we belong to Krishna. We are part and parcels of Krishna. We are amsha. Amsha means small part of Krishna. And our duty is to serve Krishna. To establish dharma means to establish that the living entities, jivas, have to lovingly engage in the service of Krishna. We belong to Krishna. We don't belong to this material world. We don't belong to anybody. Of course, we have parents. In every lifetime, we have parents. There's no denying. We'll have parents. Sometimes, after some time, we become parents. We become grandparents. We become different things in this material world. But ultimately, we belong to Krishna. Because life after life, Krishna is our eternal companion, eternal associate, eternal father. The original seed-giving father for the Atma is Krishna, not our parents. Parents only give us a body as per our karma, as per our destiny. And parents don't last much more than a lifetime. After that, they're gone. Where they're gone again as per their karma. And where do we go? We also go as per our karma. But there is something called dharma. Dharma means what is the fundamental duty of the living entity. The fundamental duty of the living entity is to be a devotee, follow Krishna's instruction, serve him lovingly, worship him. That is the fundamental duty of all living entities. So dharma samsthapanarthaya means Krishna comes to remind us as to what is our dharma. Now tell me, what is our dharma? Meghana, Sakshi, Simran, Janavi. What is our dharma? Tell me. Dharma means duty. What is our fundamental duty? Tell me. Yes, to follow the instructions said or given by Krishna. Very nice, Deepti. Next, anybody else? What is the meaning of dharma? Dharma, fundamental duties which should be followed. Tattvika, very nice, very nice. And what is the most fundamental duty that we have to follow, Tattvika? Serve Krishna. Very nice, actually. You're smart. Very good. Well, okay. Meghana is going a little further and saying, chanting Hare Krishna. Very nice. Chanting, being a devotee, Tattvika, correct. That's a fundamental duty. See, this world belongs to Krishna. This material creation is made by Krishna. Following Krishna to live happily. Very nice. Simran. This world belongs to Krishna. This material world belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the maker. Krishna is the maintainer. Krishna is the producer. Krishna is the sustainer. Krishna, when the material world dissolves, it merges into body of Krishna. I mean Vishnu or Krishna. Krishna speaks, and whatever he speaks becomes dharma. Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita, it becomes dharma. Dharma means duty. We belong to Krishna also. So as we belong to Krishna also, we also have to serve Krishna. We belong to Krishna eternally. We may belong to one country, one state, one parents, one community this lifetime. But who knows what and where and where we belong to in the next life, next country, next life. We may be born elsewhere. Actually, we may be born in some other planet also. So this birth in this planet, in this situation to this parents is temporary. We may be born anywhere. So our fundamental duty of our main relationship is with Krishna. And the person who teaches us what is our duty, inspires us, who instructs us, who connects us with Krishna, who teaches us Krishna's instruction, who is personally practicing these things perfectly, who is hand-holding us, coaching us, mentoring us, is called Guru. Guru is the one who is introducing us to Krishna, teaching us Krishna's instruction, showing us the books in which Krishna's instructions are spoken, explaining those instructions to us, providing clarity, giving us a goal of life, giving us clarity on what we should try to achieve in this life, giving us clarity as to what we should achieve in this life, helping us connect, inspiring us. That person who connects us with our duty is Krishna. That person who teaches us about Krishna is Guru. Guru, not Krishna, Guru. All right? So tell me, who is a Guru and who is Krishna? What is our relationship with Guru and what is our... My God, Meghana. Yeah, tell me. See, when we speak about avatar, we should understand these three terms. There is Krishna, there is the avatar in this world, and there is the Gurus who teaches us about all these things so clearly, so perfectly. Okay, quickly, tell me, because I have to come to the main topic of today. Tell me, who is Krishna, who are we, who is Guru? Connect these three dots. Connect the three dots. Yeah, somebody can read. Meghana, why don't you read, ma? What you're writing?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Krishna is God and Guru is the teacher who introduces Krishna to us, Guruji.
Yeah, who introduces and teaches how to be connected with God. Okay, please add that also. Who teaches us how to connect with God. Okay, next, anybody else is answering? Anybody else? Meghna, thank you very much. Nice answer. Anybody else is answering? See, I want my students to be active. That is my, what is the right word? That is the energy for me to teach. Yeah, somebody else has commented. Please, one of you read. One of you students, please read that. I couldn't see. One of you, please read. Datrika has written something. One of you can read.
Hey, Krishna Prabhu. Datvika tells Krishna super soul, we are super soul particles. Guru line Bo, God and Shishya.
Guru link between God and Shishya. Very nice, Datrika. You've written very humorously. Very nice. Thank you, Datrika. Okay, now we'll go on. Okay. So there is Krishna, there is Guru, and there is the teachings of Krishna, and Guru connects. All right, that's all fine. So we have understood. Now, the big question is, are there only 10 incarnations? That means, does Krishna descend into this world only 10 times? Or does he descend more number of times? See, the answer is that these 10 are prominent incarnations of Krishna. There are other incarnations which are less prominent, but Krishna incarnates multiple number of times, many, many times. Okay? It's not that Krishna descends only 10 times. Okay. Now there are 6 categories of avatar. One of you read, please. 6 categories of avatars.
Purusha avatars, Leela avatars, Guna avatars, Manvantara avatars, Yuga avatars, Shakti Avesha avatars, Guru.
All right. So now let's see what are these 6 categories of avatars. Next slide. Now, what is the Purusha avatara means generally refers to the roles taken by Krishna for creation. Krishna incarnates or expands in the form of Vishnu. Okay? Vishnu for the purpose of creation. Krishna expands, not actually incarnates, Krishna expands as Vishnu for the purpose of creation, maintenance, and annihilation. Okay? Is this clear? Purusha avatars means Krishna's expansions for the purpose of creation. And there are 3 Vishnu types. Okay, the Karanodakashayi, Garbhodakashayi, and Kshirodakashayi. I don't want to go into all these details because it can be confusing in one class if I were to do all that. Just one thing you understand, Purusha avatara means expansions of Krishna for the purpose of tell me, I just mentioned, for the purpose of
Creation.
yes, correct, that's it. For the purpose of not establishing Dharma Sanjana. No. Purusha avatara means specifically for the purpose of creation, Vishnu form. All right? Purusha avatara means specifically for the purpose of creation. All right? Next slide. Sanjana, hear carefully, okay? Because these are new concepts. Hear carefully, then you will understand. Very nice, simple concept, but just hear attentively. Because we use the word avatara, it tends to get confusing. All right. What are Leela avatars? Leela avatars are those incarnations where Krishna performs, the Lord comes and performs Leela pastimes. Okay? He performs various pastimes. For example, the Dashavataras, you can take them, most of them, as Leela avatars. In other words, Leela avatara means the Lord comes to perform specific different types of Leela with devotees. Leela, to show some power, to show some authority, to show some type of a pastime, also called Leela avatar. Is this clear? Purpose engaging devotees in loving service and demonstrating divine pastimes for spiritual upliftment, which means Krishna incarnates to perform Leela and also to attract and engage living entities. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Lord Rama appeared. He gave engagement, he gave seva opportunities to millions and millions of whom? Tell me. When he went to Lanka, the Lord gave opportunity for seva to millions and millions of whom? Tell me, what are they? In Ramayana, Lord went to Lanka with millions and millions of dash and gave them opportunity to serve.
Prabhu, Meghana Mataji tells Vanaras.
Yes, correct. Vanaras. I'm happy you didn't write the word monkeys. Actually, they are called Vanaras. Vanara is different from monkey. Vanara means they're neither monkeys nor human beings, somewhere in between. Okay, they're called Vanaras, not human, but at the same time not monkeys also. Vanaras is some kind of something in between monkeys and human beings. Okay, so Lord Rama came and gave opportunity for millions. That's why Lord Rama's avatar is called. Is it called Purusha Avatara or is it called Leela Avatara? Tell me. Actually, all these questions we should turn into a poll. Lord Rama's incarnation is called Purusha Avatara or Leela Avatara. Tell me. Yeah, Roja, Leela Avatara. Meghana, thank you, Leela Avatara. Datvika, thank you, Leela Avatara. Okay, so I'm satisfied that at least 3 of you are hearing attentively. I don't know what about the rest, why they're not answering. Deepti, Leela Avatara. What about the rest? Are you listening? Have you heard the question? If you have heard the question, please post your answer. Simran, yes, Leela Avatara. Simran is a very good student of mine. I'm very proud of her. All right, so we'll move on to the next topic. Sanjana, Leela Avatara. Thank you, Sanjana. All right, next slide. So we studied Purusha Avatara, we studied Leela Avatara. Now we are studying Guna Avatara. All right. I don't want to explain now because it will tend to get confusing. I'll just say one line about Guna Avatara. Guna Avatara, the Lord expands to manage this world into a particular form to manage this world. The examples of Gunavatara can be Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Now, tell me what is a Gunavatara? Gunavatara is the expansion of the Lord to manage this material world. Example, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu. So, Vishnu comes also as the Purushavatara. Vishnu is mentioned also as a Guna Avatara. Is this clear? Vishnu can be mentioned as Purusha Avatara because expansions of Krishna for creation, but expansions of Krishna for maintaining the creation is called Gunavatar. Is this clear? It's a little confusing, no? But you're hearing first time, so you tend to get confused. But don't worry, you pray to Krishna, all these ideas, concepts will sink into your mind. One day you will all teach. That's my dream. All of you should become nice devotees, very steady devotees, chant Hare Krishna nicely, learn the scriptures perfectly, very, very carefully, meticulously, and teach. Are you ready? How many of you are ready to practice, chant Hare Krishna, read, be with us when we go to the next course, 101 shlokas of 108 shlokas of the Gita, important shlokas. Chant, continue on your journey with us, journey of discovering about Krishna and knowing more about yourself, what all you can do, and finally become a sweet devotee and a great preacher. How many of us want to be with us? How many of you want to be with us on this journey? Fascinating journey. Wow, Shivani says definitely. Anybody else have written? Somebody can read the comments. What about the rest?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. There are 10 messages here. Sakshi Mataji tells, Meghna Mataji tells, Tatvika Mataji, Sanjana Mataji, Udaya Mataji, Simran Mataji, Sai Deepti Mataji, Shivani Mataji, Komal Mataji, Roja Mataji. They all want to join us.
Very good. I'm so proud of all of you. What about the others?
Also, Vijayalakshmi Mataji, Maheshwari Mataji, Jahnavi Mataji also.
Thank you. All right. So, what is Gunavatara? Tell me now. Okay, I'll tell you. Relax. Gunavatara is that incarnation of the Lord or expansion of the Lord who maintains the material creation. No, Gunavatara is not. Hey, Roja, you got it wrong. Gunavatara means, there you are. Meghana has written exactly. Expansion of the Lord to maintain, manage the material world. Creation of the Lord. Now, which incarnation can come under Gunavatara category as well as Purushavatara category? I already mentioned. Tell me. Please tell me. If you're smart students, you'll get the right answer. Vishnu, Datvika. Very
Brahma,
good. Thank you.
Vishnu, Shiva.
No. Shiva cannot be called Purushavatara. There's only one incarnation which comes under the category of Purushavatara and also Gunavatara. That is Vishnu. Okay? Vishnu, correct, Janava. Thank you. All right, now we go on with the present. So we studied Purusha, Leela, Guna. Now Manvantara. Manvantara Avatara means in the duration of Manu. Every Manu rules for, what is it called? 71 Mahayugas. Some duration is there. I don't want to go into all that too much today. In the lifetime of every Manu, once the Lord will incarnate. That's why it's called Manvantara. A day of Brahma is divided into 14 Manus. That means in one day of Brahma, 14 Manus will appear. During the duration of every Manu, once the Lord will incarnate. That's all. Next. Let's not pay too much attention because it will get too very confusing. Shakti-Avesh Avatar is interesting. Now, Shakti-Avesh Avatar is very interesting because sometimes the Lord does not come. But what does he do? He gives some of his power to some living entity. Some specific power to a living entity and empowers him to do something extraordinary in this material world. Shakti Avesha. He transfers some of his Shakti to some living entity for a specific purpose, for a specific duration. Shakti Avesha Avatar, for a specific purpose, for a specific duration. He gives his energy to some trustworthy living entity, some living entity on whom he has developed a deep personal trust. Because imagine they get to handle the energy of the Lord. It's not something ordinary. One example that comes to my mind is that of Vyasadeva. Krishna transfers some of his personal energy to Vyasadeva. Why? What does Vyasadeva do? Tell me. What does
Tatvika Mataji
Vyasadeva
tells
do?
written Vedas.
Correct.
Mahabharata.
Yes, correct. He writes all details about all the incarnations, what they have done, how the creation happened, the entire Vedic knowledge, knowledge of this material world, how it was created, why it was created, what is the process, who are the incarnations, what do they do, everything about the material world, also about the spiritual world where Krishna stays. Every possible knowledge has been compiled by Vyasadeva. You understand? Has been compiled by Vyasadeva. So, Vyasadeva is a living entity like you and me, but he is such a pure, dependable, trustworthy devotee of the Lord that the Lord gives him this special Shakti. And he writes thousands and millions and crores of shlokas. The only thing he does is writes. Writes and writes and writes and writes, and produces mountains and mountains of scriptures, without which we are nowhere, because we'll never know, we'll never understand anything about this material world, had it not been for the literature compiled by Vyasadeva. And why is Vyasadeva's literature perfect? Because it is written on behalf of Krishna by the Shakti given by Krishna. Okay, next slide. Actually, each topic is we can take for one day, but that's not my focus today. I want to come quickly to the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya. Then there is the Yuga Avatar. Somebody can read quickly. So we finish Purusha Avatara, Guna Avatara, Leela Avatara, Shaktyavesh Avatara, Manvantara Avatara. Five categories we have finished. Now we have come to the Yuga Avatara. Somebody read quickly, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
You tell me.
Yuga avatars. In each of these yugas, the Lord incarnates with a different body color according to the yuga purpose to establish self-realization process.
Yes. Okay. Yuga Avatara. Sometimes all these avatars come in every yuga. You know, there is the Manvantara Avatara, there is the Purusha Avatara, there is the Leela Avatara, there is the Guna Avatara, there is Manvantara, there is Shaktyavesh, and also there is Leela Avatara, Yuga Avatara. Okay. Now, next slide. Okay. Now, the special Yuga Avatara of Kali Yuga is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sometimes people get confused. How can you say Lord Chaitanya is Yuga Avatara? Yes, we can say because the Srimad Bhagavatam speaks about him. Many Puranas speak about him. There you are in Srimad Bhagavatam. Somebody can read the verse and the translation. If you can't read the verse, it's okay. But at least read the translation. Try to read the verse. It's nice. Anybody, quickly? Meghana, Sakshi, Tatvika.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. What is
Yeah,
the
carry
proof?
on.
Srimad Bhagavatam confirms, in the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companion.
Okay. So here it is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam, though this incarnation is not having the blackish color of Krishna, actually Lord Chaitanya has which color? What is the color of Lord Chaitanya? Somebody can tell me. What is the color of Lord Chaitanya's body? Oh, somebody wrote an answer. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Gaura. Golden complexion, correct. Datvika is written. Very nice, correct. Though he is not blackish, though he is golden complexion, he is actually Krishna. Though he is Krishna, he comes in the form of a devotee of Krishna. And the Yuga Dharma, we saw yesterday that the Yuga Dharma for Kali Yuga is to chant the names of Krishna. So Krishna comes in the form of a devotee to inaugurate the Yuga Dharma. Please read. He is. Please read what is shown here. Please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
He is golden, devotee of Krishna. Krishna in mood of Srimati Radharani, were kind, merciful, lovingly personality.
Yeah, he is in the mood of Radharani means he is in the mood of a devotee of Krishna. Radharani is in the mood of a devotee, wanting to serve and please Krishna, wanting to love Krishna. She actually has deep love for Krishna. So, Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga, also known as Gauranga, also known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya, is Krishna himself, but comes in the form of a devotee, disguised in the form of a devotee. Okay? That's the correct word. He comes disguised in the form of a devotee, has the mood of a devotee, actually has the mood of Radha, because Radha is the most perfect devotee of Krishna. And what does he do? He inaugurates the Yuga Dharma. And what is the Yuga Dharma? Yuga Dharma is to chant the names of Krishna congregationally. Congregational means together, everybody together. Now tell me clearly, who is Gauranga? Gauranga is Krishna. What is his bodily color? Golden complexion. Actually, people say, why is it golden complexion? Can someone tell me why is Krishna in the form of Lord Chaitanya having a golden complexion? Tell me. That's an interesting question to answer. Why does the Lord have golden complexion? Why does the Lord not have bluish black complexion? But why does Krishna have golden complexion when he comes as Lord Chaitanya? Tell me.
Prabhu, Datvika Mataji tells she Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has body of Krishna with heart of Radha.
Very good. So sweet answer. Body of Krishna, but the heart of Radharani. Hence, because Radharani is Gaurangi, she's golden complexion. Mahaprabhu also gets golden complexion. That's the correct answer, yes. Because Krishna comes in the mood of Radharani, automatically he gets the complexion of Radharani also. Hence he is called Gauranga. Actually, Krishna, Mahaprabhu likes to be called Gauranga. More than as Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna Chaitanya is his official name. When the Namakaran happens for Lord Chaitanya, he is given the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya. But everybody knows that Lord Chaitanya likes to be called Gauranga because that reminds him of the mood of Radharani. Reminds him of his mood of devotion, Krishna. Gauranga. He's known as Gauranga because he has come in the mood of Gaurangi. Is this clear? So Lord Chaitanya is a very unique incarnation because that's the only incarnation where Krishna comes disguised in the form of what? Krishna comes disguised in the form of what? For who? Devotee, correct, Udaya? My God, your students are so smart. I'm so proud of you. Yes, he comes disguised in the form of a devotee. So he is the Avatara for Kali Yuga. Now, there's something rare about Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya does not appear in every Kali Yuga. Okay? Lord Chaitanya does not appear in every Kali Yuga. He comes once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. Very rare. This is that Yuga in which Lord Chaitanya appeared. He comes once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. This is that Kali Yuga in which Lord Chaitanya appears. Imagine how blessed we are, how fortunate we are, how blessed we are, how, how great a chance we have got. Actually, we are appearing in this world just 530 or 40 years after Lord Chaitanya. Just a short period of time after the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. So we're all, you could say we're almost under the shadow, under the influence of Lord Chaitanya. And then one more thing is said, Lord Chaitanya's effect will be there in this Kali Yuga only for 10,000 years. After that, the effect of Lord Chaitanya will fade out. Okay? Lord Chaitanya's effect will be there for 10,000 years. After that, as per time, Kali Yuga, time destroys many things. The effect of Lord Chaitanya's appearance also is lost. Is completely lost. So we are lucky, we are born at that age of 10,000 years when Lord Chaitanya appears and his effect is there, his benefit is there. It's called Golden Age. What is it called? What is it called? Swarna Yuga. What is it called? Golden Age. Yeah. Now, I'm asking you a general question just to make sure that you've all understood everything nicely. Tell me about how frequently the Lord Krishna appears as Lord Chaitanya. And when he appears, he lives only for 48 years. That's all. Very short time he lives. Tell me about Lord Chaitanya, how frequently he appears. How frequently does he appear? Please tell me. How frequently does he appear? I told you already. He appears once in the day of Brahma. No, he doesn't appear every yuga. He doesn't appear every Kali Yuga. He appears once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. Is this clear? So Lord Chaitanya's appearance is a little rare. He appears once in 1,000 Kali Yugas, not every Kali Yuga. He appears once in 1,000 Kali Yugas, but not in every Kali Yuga. His lifetime duration is only, what is the duration? For how many years does he live? How many years? Only
tells 48 years.
And his effect is there for how many years in this Kali Yuga in which he appears? His effect, his influence is there for how many years?
Maybe
10,000 years.
10,000.
Now, what is that 10,000 year period known as? Simran, 10,000 years. Very good, thank you. 10,000 years, Shivani, thank you. What is that 10,000 year period known as? Swarna Yuga, the Golden Age. So, when did Lord Chaitanya appear? How many years back did he appear? Approximately? Approximately how many years back? Not 5,000, Udaya, 500. Yes, Komal, approximately 500 years. Wow. So you know everything about Lord Chaitanya. He appeared about 500 years back. He lived for 48 years. He comes once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. And the 10,000 years after Lord Chaitanya's appearance is known as the Golden Age. After that, his effect fades off, goes away. People tend to forget. They forget about him, forget about that incarnation. So we are now at the beginning of this 10,000-year golden age. Why is it called golden age? Because the easiest, the smartest, the easiest, the best, the fastest way of pleasing Krishna is by chanting his name. That process of chanting his name was, Yuga Dharma, in other words, Yuga Dharma was introduced by Lord Chaitanya, was explained by Lord Chaitanya, was demonstrated practically by Lord Chaitanya. We simply have to follow what he has taught us, what he did, and his instructions. It is the smartest, the fastest, the easiest, the best, the quickest way of pleasing Krishna. What Chaitanya taught us. Because he knows in Kali Yuga, people are very disturbed, are very stressed out, are very, are full of depression, have all kinds of complex problems in life, relationship problem, trust problem, everything, all kinds of challenges and problems in life. So Lord Chaitanya gives the simplest, most effective, the fastest, the smartest, the most powerful way of serving and pleasing Krishna. What is that process called? Chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It's called Bhakti Yoga. It's also called Sankirtan. The process is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan means constantly, always, along with everybody, chanting the names of Krishna. It's called Sankirtan. And this is a rare gift by Lord Chaitanya to the people of Kali Yuga. And that happens once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. You and I are fortunate to be born in this Kali Yuga. So what should we do in this Kali Yuga? Tell me. First, we should thank the Lord for giving us a chance to be born in the same Kali Yuga in which he appeared. And then what else should we do? Tell me. What should we do? Sankirtan, Mahamantra chanting. Yes, what should we do? I want everybody to answer, okay? Now, just make a simple Sankalpa prayer today. We have learned about chanting and becoming devotee. Make a simple Sankalpa prayer today, praying to Krishna, praying to Lord Chaitanya. My Lord, please bless me so that I develop a taste for chanting. I chant the Hare Krishna mantra. And by the way, Lord Chaitanya specifically said, chant the Maha Mantra. Because that mantra is already there in the scripture, but Lord Chaitanya specifically said, chant the Maha Mantra. So we make a simple prayer and sankalpa and we pray to Lord Chaitanya. My Lord, please bless me. Please bless me. Please bless me. So that I develop a taste for chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. I chant regularly. I chant with purity in my heart. I chant so that I can become closer to you. I chant so that I become blessed and develop some love and attraction for you. I chant so that I can serve you nicely and please you. This simple sankalpa, we make that prayer in our heart today. And because we are learning officially about Lord Chaitanya today, if we make this prayer today, Lord Chaitanya, who is very kind and merciful, who knows, he may grant this prayer. We are lucky, we are fortunate, we are blessed to be born in the same Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya, because he appears once in 1,000 Kali Yugas. to appear just 500 years after Lord Chaitanya. Because the golden age lasts only 10,000 years. If we were appearing after 10,000 years, maybe people would not even remember about Lord Chaitanya, which is born just 500 years after Lord Chaitanya. We're born as disciples and grand disciples of Srila Prabhupada. We're born at a time when ISKCON is still there. We're born at a time when there's so much technology, so that sitting in our place, we can hear about Lord Chaitanya, learn about Lord Chaitanya, and change our life. We should thank our good fortune that out of millions of people, few of us have come forward to learn this science of Bhakti and Sankirtan more seriously. It becomes your responsibility. Till now, it is my responsibility. After now, it is your responsibility to learn this science nicely and teach. Gifts from him. Somebody can read? What are the gifts we have received from Lord Chaitanya? Please read.
Gifts from him, the holy name of Lord, love of God, Sankirtana movement, love for Krishna and the chanting of his holy names, loving devotees, the essence of scriptures.
Read. Lord Chaitanya has given us association of devotees. If I am the only devotee in the world, it won't be very encouraging for me to carry on bhakti. I might even give up because I'm the only one in the world. But today there are millions of enthusiastic, loving, happy devotees, jolly devotees. See these pictures. See how happy these devotees look, how blissful. So please read what all you will get if you continue to be a part of the Vaishnavis forum. Please read. Please read.
Loving friends, yatras together, Rasika Fest, Jagannath Rath Yatra, tasty prasadam, dance, kirtan, happiness, Gita revealed
Very
classes.
Why are you reading as if you're reading some headline of a newspaper? Read with some josh. Go ahead, read with some josh. What do you get? Start again. Please, start again.
Loving friends, yatras together, Rasika Fest, Jagannath Rath Yatra, tasty prasadam, kirtan, dance, happiness, Gita revealed classes, beautiful darshan of Radha Madan Mohan.
See, actually, every one of them is capable of changing your life and bringing in happiness. Bringing in happiness. This is what you will get if you continue in this program. This is what Lord Chaitanya has come to give you all. How many of you want to take it? How many of you want to receive it? And if in order to receive, only one thing you have to do. That's only one thing. You simply have to continue to associate with the programs offered by Vaishnavis Forum. So, hey, so you also have received so many gifts already from Lord Chaitanya. Tell me, what are they? Sneha, carry on. Sneha, you carry on. Please read this. Please read this. Somebody read.
Will you lose chance even now when Lord has become this much merciful? What should I do?
Next. Sneha, you speak now.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yes,
See,
Prabhu.
Sneha also was like you. A few years back, she also became a student like this, the 6 session, 9 session course. And today she teaches. Today Sneha teaches. Sneha is one of our most wonderful, enthusiastic, joshful devotee leader. Now hear from Sneha as she speaks. Sneha, carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. So, hi Krishna, everyone. So, I'm Sneha, one of the students of Varada Krishna Prabhu, like you all, as Prabhu told. So, yes, um, today, we are all very happy people here. One thing we can tell is very, very happy people. So, what we got is like you all are, sitting here today to listen to the sessions. We all used to be there and we used to listen to the sessions. And, today we are able to, give that happiness to others now. So, what all we did was nothing more. Just we started chanting, and what we all got is, as you have seen, we got many friends, we got many happy moments spending together. So that is what we got together. So what we did was always giving some time to Krishna. Giving time was that what we did. And we got giving some time, and then receiving the knowledge of Krishna, which by reading the Bhagavad Gita and other things. And like you all we came through Rasika Fest. We all organized these all things for all of this.
No, originally Rasika Fest she attended. Today she and Harshini are organizers. They organize Rasika Fest. And they got tons of prasadam to eat. So many gifts along the way. They made friends all who last all their lives. They've been on yatras. They've met Guru Maharaj. They chant regularly, and they have a goal in life. They have a goal. They have a purpose. They have a mission. They're finding love in life. They're finding an inspiring leader to follow, like Jayapataka Maharaj. They find engagement in the temple during festivals. Hundreds of them gather and do festivals, organize festivals in the temple. They get sevas during festivals. They all come together and do synchronized dancing and celebrate Janmashtami or Rath Yatra or other festivals. These gifts bring Krishna into your house, into your life, into your heart, and bring Krishna and bring happiness. Wherever Krishna is there, there is happiness. And they've all been introduced to Prabhupada's books, the philosophy, to Lord Chaitanya, and a guru like Jayapataka Maharaj. How many of you want to make that welcome change in your lives also? Do you want to give up this chance, this opportunity, or will you grab this with both your hands and get onto the boat of happiness? Get onto the Gauranga boat. And today you'll be a passenger, tomorrow you'll guide the boat. How many of you want to get in and join this fascinating journey? So stay on with us, register for the next course. We'll meet tomorrow for another interesting lesson tomorrow again. Stay on with us. How many of you want to stay on? How many of you want to get on to the Gauranga boat? Tell me, Nagamalleshwari, some new devotees join. Thank you, Vijay Lakshmi. Sneha, you carry on. You can conclude today's session because thank you, Mataji, Nagamalleshwari. Very happy. You're on mute. I can't hear you. Udaya, thank you. All right, Sneha, carry on. We'll meet again tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much, everyone. So yes, as part of this session, we are going to continue with all of us, not concluding it today, tomorrow, so we'll be having the same thing. So yeah, we'll be having our further more sessions. So wherein we're going to know more about Krishna, more and more lessons we are going to learn and become part of Vaishnav Forum. And you can also organize events, you can be part of all of these things. So this is what we wanted to tell. So how do you feel? You can give your feedback now.